Chili Piper is one of the most powerful tools when it comes to booking meetings and routing leads. But honestly, I don't think you really need it because you can build almost all the same stuff within HubSpot. I'm going to show you how. Capturing leads starts with filling out a form. So here I've got a basic demo form set up in HubSpot. We're collecting some pretty simple information: first name, last name, the company name, and then company size. And this company size is important because we're going to use it to determine how that lead gets routed to different teams. If we click over into options, HubSpot has recently added this redirect to a meeting scheduling page option. And you can conditionally redirect people based on how they filled out that form. So using that company size property, we can look at companies that are on the larger side and direct them to our enterprise team, and then take companies that are mid-sized and direct them to the mid-market team. If somebody is a small company, they don't meet either of those conditions. In this example, they're not a good fit for our product. So we're going to show them a thank you message that thanks them for their request, lets them know that we're not a fit, and gives them an option to stay in touch. Going into the HubSpot meetings tool, you can see I've created 2 links for the enterprise and mid-market teams. And these are round robin links. So I'll show you what that means. Round robin means that the meeting is going to rotate who it gets assigned to between team members that you choose. So for this example, we have an enterprise team that handles larger companies. All of our enterprise reps we could add in as team members here, and it would evenly rotate between them. There are some other things you can do to set up your meetings link in a way that really makes it efficient for people who are coming through your form. Under the scheduling tab, if we click over to the form tab, you can see the meetings tool itself acts as a form. So it's going to collect information. However, if you just had someone fill out a form, it doesn't really make sense for them to fill out the same information again. So here's a little trick that can eliminate that step. If you select both of these settings, it will pre-populate those fields with the values that they just submitted on the form. And then it's going to auto-submit the form when all of those fields are known. So they've just entered all that information. HubSpot will dynamically pull it in and submit the form. Lastly, I want to go over automation and especially conversion rate optimization. This workflow is going to help you understand the conversion rate from form submission to meeting booked, and then also allow you to enroll contacts in a follow-up sequence if they don't book a meeting. So for the enrollment criteria, we are basing it on whether they've submitted the form, get a demo. We're excluding anybody who is at one of those small companies that we don't want to work with. And we are enabling re-enrollment. So this happens every time someone fills out that form. The first thing we're going to do is change this custom booking status property and set it to form submitted. That's going to indicate that they have submitted a form and maybe they haven't gone all the way through the process of booking a meeting yet. Here we've got a delay to event action. So what this is going to do is wait up to 2 hours or until somebody has booked a meeting at one of those meeting links, either with the enterprise or the mid-market team. So as soon as they book a meeting, it'll bump it to the next step. If they haven't booked a meeting after that 2 hours, it's going to take them down a separate branch. If they do book a meeting right away, that's great. We're going to send them down this branch. We're going to update that booking status to meeting booked. If they have not booked a meeting after that 2-hour delay, then we're going to enroll them in a sequence that's going to send them a series of emails designed to get them to book a meeting through that scheduling page. After that, we're going to wait 7 more days. Just give them some time. Hopefully they see that email and book a meeting. If they do, that's great. We are going to do another branch and set them as meeting booked. If they don't, then that's an indicator that they have missed that window. We're going to say that a meeting was not booked, and perhaps there's some additional automation or follow-up that we want to do at that point. This is a pretty basic example of what you can set up within HubSpot to duplicate the functionality that Chili Piper allows you to use. But HubSpot's automation is super powerful, and it will allow you to create things that are even more robust. As long as you understand HubSpot's automation, forms, and meeting tools, then you can build truly powerful lead routing. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're thinking about switching from Chili Piper to HubSpot for your lead routing purposes, then give me a shout on LinkedIn.